problems can ensue. So that's basically why we're seeing that large presence. They keep walking through there, and like you mentioned, this is an extremely large home, and probably with many rooms and little secret areas. So they want to make sure that everything is cleared before they allow those investigators in to start doing that investigation, whatever it is that they're looking for. But you can see a number of those officers making their way back into that major, this is the big main house, as it would be, making their way back inside. And I would venture to say that they're going to just go through every one of those rooms and make sure that there is nobody in there. I don't think they're those guys that we're seeing, guys and gals that we're seeing in those heavily armored gear and equipment. I don't think they're actually searching for any items that could connect whatever the
have a raid like this, that conduct a raid and make entry into a Holmby Hills mansion that's owned by a prominent celebrity and their business. So clearly this is something that doesn't happen just overnight. Law enforcement officials do have to have their evidence ready. They have to make sure every T is crossed in order to make entry into a home like this for an investigation. So when we talk about and see these kinds of raids happen or having them be conducted, it kind of shows that they do have enough evidence that their investigation is to a certain point where they have made a search warrant and they've gotten all of the evidence they need to have a search warrant, that they have to establish that multiple lawsuits that Sean Combs have been facing this year alone, allegations that he denies, but clearly this could be all part of the process here. But again, law enforcement does just not go in willy-nilly into a home and conduct a raid like this unless they get the necessary evidence they need to get that search warrant.
They looking for Diddy. Diddy already ran to the nearest airport, they said. Him and 2 bodyguards. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody for tapping into another episode of It's Big Mouth TV / news, radio, podcast, all that in one. Y'all know the channel. Hit that like and that subscribe. We're getting into it. All right, man. Y'all see what's going on. We got no other than Puff Daddy. He made Big Mouth news today. Hey, man, shout out to Diddy, though, but we got to talk about it, man. They ain't saying Diddy ain't nowhere to be found. He flees over to Beijing or Beijing. It's over there with Russell Simmons somewhere over there, man. But, hey, legend, they trying to say Diddy is a wanted man, man. He got a bullseye on his head, man. That's worth $100,000, they trying to say. Hey, if y'all seen Diddy, man, they say call anonymous number, leave a tip, and you can get a tip, man, if you can run into Diddy anywhere in the country. Hey, allegedly, man, but hey, shout out to Diddy, man. We got to talk about it, man. It's all over the news, man. They ran in Diddy's house. They apprehended some of his kids and things like that, man. Now they trying to say TD Jakes might be next. Hey, allegedly, man, they trying to say they might run into TD Jakes' house, church, whatever, and try to handcuff him. Hey, man, y'all think these allegations is true against Diddy, man? I don't know. Y'all got to get in that comment box. But y'all think Meek gonna speak out? Or y'all think Meek ain't gonna say nothing? What about his other victim, Usher? Y'all think he gonna speak out? What about all the other victims that they got saying Diddy did this and did that to him? And do y'all think this is the end of Brother Love, P. Diddy, Sean Combs? Hey, man, like I say, allegedly, everything is allegedly up here. Speculations and allegations, but they saying Diddy already ran to the airport, man. He gone. He took 2 security guards with him, and he booked to the airport on his way to Beijing or Baji or over there somewhere. They said Russell Simmons over there, man. They said Russell Simmons gave him a call and said, come over here, Diddy, you'll be safe, man. They can't mess with you. Hey, allegedly, man. But hey, sad, man. They on Diddy Hills, man, even for the murder of Tupac as well. And a lot of other things, man. Man, we hope Diddy be safe out there. And we hope these allegations ain't true against him, man. Hey, a lot of stuff is going on with Diddy. If we hear anything else, we'll keep y'all updated as we jump into this next story right here. Hey, we got an order that Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole, they all make Big Mouth news again today. Hey, shout out to all 3 of those guys, man. But we got to dive into it again. It's getting heated, man. Yeah, it's really getting heated. They threw shots at each other, man. They went back and forth at each other already. Yeah, it ain't been a couple weeks already, and they already throwing shots at each other. Drake threw some verses, Kendrick threw some verses, even J. Cole jumped in and threw some verses. But everybody thought it was Kendrick who threw the first punch. It wasn't. It was J. Cole, they trying to say. Hey, but now they comparing themselves to Prince and Mike, man. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. You know, J. Cole had a verse where he said something about Michael Jackson. Then Kendrick Lamar came back with his verse and said Mike died before Prince. Or something like that, man. I don't know if it was J. Cole or was it Drake and Kendrick that was battling, they were saying the verses between Mike and Prince. Kendrick definitely called himself Prince because his verse said Mike died before Prince. So he's Prince, and I don't know if Drake is Mike or J. Cole is Mike. But hey, man, they going at it. They throwing shots at each other. It's all over the internet, man. But like I say, we don't condone no violence up here, man. And shout out to all those guys, man. And all of them is nice. But y'all get in that comment box, man. Who y'all got as the top MC in the game between Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick? Hey, man, they going at it, man. All three of them is nice to me. They all three getting the bag as well. But who the biggest? Who the king? Y'all let us know. We hear anything else, we'll keep y'all updated. As we jump into this last story right here, we don't want to hold y'all up too much more longer. All right, before we get up out of here, we got to leave y'all with this story right here. A sad story, man. A young man that was from London, UK over there. But this right here is a lesson to be for everybody worldwide, man. This young man was just trying to get on his feet, you know, had his social media going when he met some young ladies online. Danger about online, y'all. But anyway, he was flossing some Rolexes, which turned out to be fake. And like I said, he met some girls and they wanted his Rolexes, I guess. And sad story, man. He met up with them. Well, he brought him over to his house, his apartment. He just moved in that apartment, man. And you know, he met these young ladies and they subdued him. Put poison in his drink and, well, some type of date rape drug in his drink and tried to, you know, knock him out to steal his belongings, which what they came for, which was the Rolexes and whatever other goods they can find around the house. But that didn't work. The date drug they tried to subdue him with didn't work. So while they was, you know, making out with him, both of them, you know, he having fun, he enjoying himself. He like, yeah, I got two of them. One of them went to go use, and I said, I gotta use the restroom. So she went to go use the restroom while the other one stayed there to subdue him and make him feel good while the other one's in the restroom on the phone talking to two guys, setting up the whole play. And these two guys right here, and when they came over, I guess she told them the address, how to get there, whatever. They came over, man, looking for those Rolexes. That was only $14.99 a piece or something like that. And they end up killing him. But the guys didn't do it. It was one of the females that actually stabbed him in his thigh and one of his legs where they hit a main artery and one of his main veins. And he bled out, man, and killed him. I believe it was the young lady on the left-hand side, the lighter girl that stabbed him in the leg and killed him. When they came in, and good thing he had cameras all over his apartment, man. That's what got them caught and apprehended. They was apprehended and caught due to those cameras he had around his apartment, man. It's sad, but hey, that just goes to show you, man. Can't be on Instagram and social media flossing and flaunting and showing off your goods and stuff, man. You never know who's watching. But hey, our condolences to that man's family. Sad, man, but hey, those people end up going to jail and getting their time and things like that. But I believe the young lady to the left right there, the lighter young lady, she ended up getting more time than the rest of them. She's the one that stabbed him. Like I said, it's sad, man. Young man was Murray Holt. Murray Holt, man, that was his name. 33 years old, 6 kids. Like I said, our condolences. Sad. We hear anything else, we'll keep y'all updated. That's all we got until next time. Big